Morning, everyone. It is 9:05, Tuesday, the 27th of January, 2026. And man, oh man, it is going to be a beautiful day today. Lots of sunshine. Okay, not very warm, but we do have the sunshine going for us, thank goodness. And we are going to get up above freezing. Currently 23 degrees. Just hang in there. 41 the daytime high. A mix of clouds and sunshine for tomorrow. 46 the high, cloudy on Thursday, 47. And I think that's going to about do it for us. Then we get back into the 30s through the weekend, and it's going to be kind of a cold Saturday and Sunday. Sorry about that. But at least we're not digging out of ice and snow and tree branches down everywhere. Central Alabama, again, very fortunate. And we're feeling the pain. Our friends to the west over in Mississippi and Louisiana, Tennessee, Nashville, a bit of a mess. That is going to take quite some time to get that all cleaned up.
It is something, man. It is really something. First, we have to warm up enough to where that stuff melts. So that's for starters. Then we have to figure out where we go from there. Get the power back on in a lot of places. I just saw the power map. 100,000 people in Louisiana without power. 150,000 in Mississippi. And 200,000 in Tennessee.
Let me tell you what, that's a lot better than yesterday.
Well, it is.
Because now they said Tennessee yesterday, 250,000.
Still not
so that's
good.
dropped. Not
Still
good, but
not
it's better.
good.
It's better.
If you're one of the 200,000,
not good for you.
Not a good thing for you. Mr. Bugs knows what's going on with the bugs. They're going to be crawling into your home because it's cold outside and they don't like being cold. So they want to get in, and laying down a barrier to keep the bugs out and stop the bugs that are inside dead in their tracks, literally dead. That is exactly what they do at Mr. Bugs. They bring the right stuff. They know different parts of town have different problems, different infestations, things of that nature. And so they send out the guys with the right, girls too, with the right juices, the right equipment to make sure that they are taking care of your problem. If you see a particular kind of bug, you're like, oh, I'm covered up with German cockroaches. Okay, now they know what they're after and how they're going to handle the situation. They can do the same thing for you. When it comes to small rodent control, they've done a great job for me. So living right near the woods like that, I tend to get quite a few mices down in my crawl space, but they have taken care of it for me as well. And then, of course, termite bonding, mosquito reduction, they do it all. Mr. Bugs, I love them. MRBUGGS.com, in business for 45 years, statewide now at 844-MRBUGGS. Mr. Bugs, they know what bugs you.
It's Steve's turn.
So the much maligned NFL Pro Bowl game has a whole lot of problems. Deservedly so, it's much maligned. I mean, think about it. Just one example is them turning it into a flag football game. And that's just one of the myriad of problems. Well, now they've got another one. Because of this new format for the weekend, which is a skills competition, that's one thing, that's okay. But a game that means nothing and means even less now that it is a flag football match means that some players just don't care to go and don't want to be a part of it and choose instead to skip the weekend to go golfing, be with family, sleep, whatever. As it has been for a number of years, the teams that go to the Super Bowl, though, they have automatic outs. In other words, a built-in excuse. Those players can skip the Pro Bowl, and that just is where we add the cherry on top of the Pro Bowl problem Sunday. Last Sunday's games, New England beating Denver, Seattle besting the Los Angeles Rams, means the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks players now have that proper excuse to skip the Pro Bowl, and that meant that some players needed to be replaced. Among them, AFC quarterback Drake May, who will lead the Patriots into Super Bowl 60, so because he's not there, the AFC team needed a new QB. The guy they ended up choosing? Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Huh? This brings up the question, is he actually really the most deserving, or was he just the guy who finally accepted the invitation? Sanders, well publicized before the 2025 NFL Draft, promptly dropped like an anchor into the ocean all the way down to pick number 144, finally by the lowly Cleveland Browns. Think about that, though. Pick 144. Cleveland already had a couple of picks before that and didn't choose him until pick 144. Sanders didn't even start the season. In fact, he didn't get a start until game 10. So in his 7 starts, how did Sanders do? The team went 3-4. So yeah, a losing record. Completion percentage, a pedestrian 56.6% for 1,400 yards. That averages about 200 a game. He threw, let's see, his throws netted 7 touchdowns, an average of 1 per game, and 10 interceptions. I'll let you do the math on that. The 2 others that were picked along with May were Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen and Los Angeles Chargers QB Justin Herbert. No Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens? I mean, he was considered to be an MVP candidate this year for a little while. I get no Bo Nix of the Denver Broncos. He was injured in the playoffs, so he couldn't do it. But couldn't we have had a quarterback who at least played for a winning team, or, I don't know, one that even played for an overwhelming majority of the season? Think about it. If Shedeur Sanders truly is Pro Bowl worthy, then the NFL really is scraping the bottom of the barrel for their so-called All-Star weekend.
This feels a little bit like the first season Cam Newton was in the pros. He played for the Carolina Panthers, of course, and they put him in as a third-string quarterback in the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing real football then, although not really.
Sort of, but not really, yeah.
And I thought, he doesn't deserve to be there, but America wants to see him. That's why they did that. And I think maybe Shedeur got the exact same thing. This is like putting Bronny James.
What, because
in the
Dion wanted to
NBA.
see him in there?
Yeah, this is like putting Bronny James in the NBA All-Star game. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, other people didn't want to go. Okay.
Sure.
But it also doesn't matter if Shedeur Sanders gets hurt, so that might be the other thing that concerned me.
That's so true.
Right. He just plays for the Browns. We don't care.
Mean, but true. Look, he managed to move his way up through the ranks. It's amazing what can happen. If he'd been able to rise to the occasion and gone even 4-3 or 5-2 in those 7 games, we'd all be talking about, praising his name because he got a lot of starts, toward the end. That was pretty good. And certainly it's how Tom Brady ended up with his job,
Oh, yeah, it was an injury.
Yeah, he ended up there was an injured quarterback, and he ended up stepping in, and next thing you know, man, he was God's anointed.
He got his break.
Yeah.
That's what he needed.
Well, actually, I think he replaced the guy who got the break.
But
anyway,
yeah.
hello. These are the
Somewhere
jokes.
Drew Bledsoe's going, what the heck, man?
Hey, I was uncalled for. Hey, look what I found. I found this last week, and I brought it in today.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my RC Zero Sugar Cola.
So is it readily available, or just you
I
had
found-
to really search for it?
I found one 12-pack sitting at the
One
Food
whole
City.
12-pack.
One.
Yes. So
Are you going to pop that baby open?
I'm splitting it with you. Yeah, I've got 2
Okay.
cups here, so you could do a
You're
taste
going to leave
test.
Steve out?
No,
What?
I have a cup full right here. This is mine.
Oh, you got RC Cola in that already?
Yes.
Oh.
I
Got a
paid
moon pie?
for it. I don't have a moon pie.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. No moon pie for you. But we'll pour some of that into these styrofoam cups, and you guys can do a taste test coming up here.
Looking forward
Because
to
it's
it.
quite delicious.
Mhm.
Anthony and Company Jewelers, wonderful place to go get your sweetie something for Valentine's Day. If you do not have a significant other, then go buy something for yourself. How about that? And then just show it off and act like it was yours. Hey, that was nice. Look what they got me for. Here's the thing about Anthony and Company. The prices are so low they can't afford to have a sale. They do custom work. Now might not be a good 3 weeks. They might be able to squeeze you in real quick and get something done for you as long as it's not very complex. Because they'll build stuff from the ground up, or they'll rebuild a jewelry that they have, rearrange it, and bring it up to speed, get it in the zone of what you're looking for. They do this all the time with older pieces that they'll bring up to date. You can take something that is from your grandmother's era that looks like it's 1940s jewelry and turn it into something that you feel comfortable wearing in 2026. Anthony and Company Jewelers is at 2080 Valleydale Road next to Ragtime Cafe. Nicest people on the planet, and a huge selection from which you can choose the exact item your significant other wants. That's Valentine's Day at Anthony and Company, anthonycojewelers.com. 2080 Valleydale Road or 987-2224. Stop by and tell them I sent you. Huh. Yeah. Huh. You think they actually wrote that down in the lyrics? Huh.
That's a James Brown lyric.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't need to write it down. He's going to do it anyways.
Yeah. Jump back, hitting stuff. Huh. Love it.
What's James saying? I don't know. We're getting paid. Keep saying yeah.
Yeah. Dixie Divining, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. Thanks for tuning in here or on YouTube, youtube.com.
We're back up, by the way.
Real Talk 995 TV. Real Talk 995 TV. I now have some RC Zero Sugar in the hands of each of my two radio compatriots here.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie, not a big fan of really even soda at all,
Well, I'll drink it occasionally.
much less the diet soda.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
diet I really don't. If I'm
Steve,
gonna,
Steve is like me. He's a Coke Zero freak. Do you occasionally put up with the Pepsi Max Zero Sugar?
If I can't find Coke Zero,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll stoop to that.
Oh, stoop.
whoa, that was quite a word. Pepsi's like, well, thanks a lot, Steve West.
Hey, you
All
want to
right.
give me some free stuff or some advertising? Talk to me.
That's right.
Is Coke doing that for you
Steve
right
has
now?
already given a taste to this. Go ahead, Valerie.
Oh,
Let's find out
okay.
what you think. Just a little bit.
I just got shocked in the lip by the drink.
The drink.
I got
shocked you?
shocked.
It's
Let
a
me
waker
try this
upper.
again.
It's
Ow.
a RC
It's like
giving
there's
you.
pop rocks in here? Or
I
what's
think
going
what
on?
that is the static electricity that's attached to that particular styrofoam cup. That would
Actually,
be my guess.
It's pretty dang good.
It's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Steve?
I actually like that better than Pepsi Max.
Me too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not quite Coke Zero because I've got one in here
Yeah.
and I tried it right up against it.
It's not bad.
I still like the Coke Zero a little bit better, but yeah, suddenly this is number 2 on the list. I would look for this before Pepsi Max.
I
That's
find
pretty
this
good.
a strong balance. As much as I love Coke Zero, I do find it sometimes a bit acidic. It gets to me a little bit because it tends to be on the acidic side as opposed to
can see that.
Pepsi Max Zero Sugar, which does the sweet thing. Like they're far too sweet.
So what's the sweetener in this RC?
I don't
we know?
I
Do you have the
no
can,
earthly idea.
Steve? Who's got the
I
can?
don't have the can, no.
You threw
Sorry.
it out. I'm just curious as to what the sweetener is
I have
because
it
it's
right
pretty
here.
good.
Let's see.
That's not bad. It doesn't taste. There's a little bit of hey, this is a diet drink, but not really. But definitely not like a regular RC.
0 calories, carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, aspartame.
Aspartame.
Okay,
Okay.
And
that's the same
has
thing
some
that Coke
citric.
Zero has.
Okay. Yeah, whatever the formula is, RC just to me
That is really
it strikes
good.
a great balance. I'm going to
Yeah,
look for
I
this
like that.
a little bit more often.
I would get that.
And who
See if
makes
I can
RC?
find it.
Who is
It's
that?
actually I think it's made by this Dr Pepper Keurig now.
I
Okay.
think so,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
yeah,
they
yeah.
looked that
into
up.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. A couple of stories from The Wire that you need to know about. A skier in China mauled by a snow leopard after getting too close for a picture.
This was pretty horrific.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Footage shows the
pretty
victim
bad.
lying prone on the snow wearing a purple ski suit after the animal mauled her on Friday evening in Fuyang County at the northern Chinese border with Mongolia. She's being taken away from the scene with blood pouring from her face.
Yeah. There's an image of this person in some very deep snow, and the leopard is like across the top of her.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing has gone to town on her face. On her face.
The ski instructor eventually chased the snow leopard away by waving his poles, but the tourist had spotted the rare big cat in the snow and had gotten within 10 feet of it to take a picture. Bad idea.
So stupid.
Bad
Y'all,
idea.
wild animals, you need to stay away from them. I don't care if you want a picture of it or not. This is the dumbest thing you could ever do. Because this thing went into attack mode and it brought this tourist down. And
Did not stop.
again, ugh.
A lot of people have never seen a snow leopard in person. I have.
Mm.
At Carol Baskin's place in Tampa, Florida, actually.
Really?
Yes. I got up close and personal with a snow leopard, and they are huge. Standing on its back legs and stretching its paws up, it is significantly taller than a man. I mean,
That's a big cat.
probably 6'6",
That's-
6'8", when it stands up like that to the top of its head.
Mm-hmm.
Huge cat, good sized and nice and warm fur and all that stuff. But yeah, I could see. He seemed nice on the other side of the cage. I'm glad I
I'm
didn't
sure.
go in there.
Yeah. Don't want to get anywhere near it.
A Good Samaritan and a deputy had to rescue a driver from a burning mail truck after a crash. This happened in Parkland, Washington. Sheriff's deputy and Good Samaritan helped rescue a postal carrier from a burning mail truck. After a crash earlier this month, the Pierce County Sheriff's Office shared body-worn camera video of the rescue. This mail truck catches on fire after the wreck. Now, think about this. Did anybody try to save the mail?
Well, I thought about that just as you were telling the story. What about all the packages and mail that
Nope.
are in the truck?
Didn't worry about that.
Well,
Sucks to be them.
life is first, right?
Yeah.
Life is first.
Just pull that guy
Yeah,
out.
get him out.
And
And
he was
then-
like, save the mail.
Mm.
Save the mail. The passenger in the back seat of the sedan was also in very bad shape. But the sedan wasn't on fire.
No.
Alex Preddy, who was the person who was shot to death by ICE over the weekend, the guy who had his gun on hand, as he was leaving to go down to the rally, his parents warned him, don't do anything stupid.
Guess he didn't listen.
Thanks for the sage advice.
Can you imagine saying that to your grown son?
37-year-old son.
And
You have to say that to him.
later in the day, you find out that he's dead.
That he did something
Yeah,
stupid.
He did something stupid.
Really stupid.
Bringing a gun to that rally was really not very bright. Runaway kangaroos brought down cyclists
Saw the video of that.
in an Aussie road
I
race.
did too. It's a lot of kangaroos.
Took a pair of kangaroos, delivering chaos during the final stage of cycling's Tour Down Under on Sunday after bouncing out of the Australian course and taking down several riders. Footage of the incident shows a kangaroo appearing on the 110-mile rural course with about 60 miles remaining, taking out the race leader in its path. Moments later, a second kangaroo appeared and bounced into the same cycling pack, adding to the chaos.
Oh.
Riders described the scene as surreal, with some saying the unpredictable marsupials threw themselves in front of the peloton.
Sacrificed themselves.
What are you doing?
Kangaroos and these things, I'm telling you, they're big and they're muscular, and
Yeah,
I mean, they could easily knock these guys off their bikes.
a little frightening.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman's song "Sung Blue" is #1 on the streaming charts on Amazon right now. It's a pay-per-view thing. It's video on demand. You have to pay to watch it. It strikes me as the kind of movie you could do without having to watch it, in
Yeah.
the theater.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we did.
Did
We
you?
accomplished that.
Oh, yeah.
It's no longer
it
in the theater.
really is not there anymore.
That
Yeah.
was quick.
That's true.
Because I think we were talking about it over the Christmas holidays and maybe go see something like this.
Yeah.
And Debbie actually liked it,
Yeah.
She did.
strangely enough.
Neil Diamond, tribute singer, played by Hugh Jackman, does his own singing, by the way, and a fairly passable Neil Diamond impersonation, he says. And also Kate Hudson is in it as a Patsy Cline impersonator. And they go through rigmarole and trials
Rigmarole.
and tribulation and
Mm.
whatnot. If you've ever been involved
Yeah,
in rigmarole,
you never know what that could lead
you know how
to.
painful it can
It
be
can be
Sure.
very
if
painful.
you've been involved in rigmarole.
Some people like rigmarole.
Chaos theory.
I doubt that I am going to pay to watch this, but I
No.
imagine it will be
Yeah.
probably on streaming for free sooner. Well, streaming for whatever you're paying for the package,
Sure. Yeah.
Soon enough, it'll probably pop up on Amazon Prime
I'll wait
or
for that.
something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to pay to go see this movie as much as I like Hugh Jackman. I just don't see it.
Avatar got knocked off #1 slot, by the way.
Yeah,
Mercy actually beat it this
Oh.
past weekend.
nice.
And you know
Okay.
what comes out Friday?
No.
The Melania movie.
Oh, the Melania movie. Yes, that's right. Now I was going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I saw somebody on X say that, oh, this thing is dying everywhere and nobody's seeing it and everybody hates it. I'm like, you moron,
It
it
hasn't
doesn't
come
get
out yet.
released until Friday.
Mhm.
You, what an idiot you are. And by the way, I think it's going to be on Amazon Prime, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
Is it
I
Amazon
think it's
Prime
in
movie going to be
theater.
in theater?
Yeah, it'll be in theater. I
They'll
don't,
show it in theaters for like 6 weeks and then they'll put it on Amazon Prime after that. So again, I can wait. I
I'm
don't feel the
curious.
need
I
to.
mean,
All
I
right.
wouldn't.
Go ahead.
I would like to see it.
I would like you
And
to
I
get
wonder,
tickets.
it'd be great to hear what Debbie has to say. I
Sure,
imagine this
Debbie.
Friday, maybe she's previewed it.
Find
Yeah,
out.
eventually it'll show up on Prime Video, they said, because it was produced by Amazon MGM Studios. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why they get the rights to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it should be mildly interesting. A little of her voice goes a long way for me. That accent is
Really?
Thick.
He doesn't find it
Overwhelming
sexy.
to you?
a
Overwhelming.
little overwhelming.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you put just earmuffs on me and I'll be fine. I'll just watch that whole movie.
Is there a foreign accent that you really, really like and would just sit there and watch no matter what?
Australian?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I love a girl with an Australian accent is pretty hot.
So if only Melania were Australian.
Poor Melania. Hate it for her.
There's about 9 down under jokes that I could make here, but I'm
Don't
not.
do
I'm
it.
not doing. I'm doing
Let's
none of them.
go away for the good. We
Just
only
so
have
you
a
know.
minute left.
Not one of
Time's
them.
running out, Richard.
I'm not going to be saying them at all. I refuse to. The other movie that opens this weekend, by the way, and I'll be interested to hear what Debbie has to say about this one, is called Send Help. I
Seen the previews for this.
I saw the preview for this one when I went to see, I think it was Zissou 2, and I was like, oh, I got to see this. Rachel McAdams, basically she's the office schlub. The boss is constantly berating her and causing problems, and there's a plane crash on the way to some, I don't know, conference of some kind.
Yeah.
And both she and he survive it on a desert island.
Oh.
And
And my, how things turn.
Yeah. She has survival skills. He's useless. And now things get interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, the
I
guy
might
is
have to
played
see
by
that.
the lead who was in the Maze Runner trilogy, and I
Yeah.
can't think of his name right offhand.
Rated R,
Directed by Sam
Oh, yeah.
Raimi.
2 hours long.
Gotta
Yeah,
be good.
I need to know where his Oldsmobile will show up.
Oh, it will. You know it will. It's in every one of his movies. Stick around. Dixon and Vining. Talk 99.5. ELO, the Electric Liberation Organization.
No,
They're great. No?
Close.
That's not it?
That's not it. Try again. Just don't. When you're coming home.
I know we're Dixon and Vining.
Boom, boom,
That I've got down, D&V. I know what that stands for. Talk 99.5, talk995.com, youtube.com, Real Talk 995 TV. Check us out there. If you've ever wondered what we look like, you can click it on and click it off real quick.
Then
and
you
go
really
like,
don't
"Never
want to
mind.
do it. Yeah,
Never mind.
we don't want to scare you.
Sorry. After being teased last May by Sporked, the highly anticipated Butterfinger French toast flavor is finally about to hit stores.
Butterfinger French toast.
Yep. Instagram user Candy Hunting shared a picture of the candy wrapper describing the bar as having the classic Butterfinger crunchy center with a maple forward coating.
Do you think this will change things for people that don't love Butterfinger?
I
might
would fall
try
into
it.
the category of someone who does not love Butterfinger, but I'd be willing to give this a try.
French toast Butterfinger.
I'd give it a shot just to see.
Something different?
I don't know. I don't even really eat candy bars that much, but I have my favorites. You know, I like a Twix, left Twix only.
Yeah. Kit Kat?
And then
You like a Kit Kat?
Love the Kit Kat.
Mhm.
I like it unless I'm with 4 or more people. I love the Kit Kat. And I like a Nestle's Crunch.
Okay.
Snickers.
Mhm.
And I'm the leading authority on Three Musketeers. And
Can
nobody
I
else
just say
likes
I'm
them.
a big fan of like the turtles.
Oh, love a turtle.
You know,
What's
you
not
know
to
the
like about a turtle? Yeah.
Love the turtle.
You got the caramel. You got
We
the
forget about
pecans.
that turtle.
They're
It gets
fantastic.
left out. It's over there and
Delightful.
left, way out in the field.
Yes.
We tend to forget it.
I don't think it. I think it. I put it in the same category as say, like a Whitman sampler sort of
Mhm.
candy, as opposed to a candy bar.
Yeah.
If you do buy a candy bar, they'll have 2 little turtles in there,
Two
which
turtles
is good.
and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay.
What month
Back
is this
to the
again?
Butterfinger French toast.
Butterfinger French toast.
Get you some.
I'm going to be all over it. It's going to be released in a king size with 2 shareable bars. If Kefrika's reaction is any indication,
Is whose reaction?
Who's
Kefrika.
Kefrika?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
I don't know. Butterfinger lovers have something special to look forward to. What about those of us that don't love Butterfinger? I need answers.
Yeah, what about those of us who really like French toast?
Oh,
I also like French toast. I'm a fan.
I really do.
Beyond Meat just entered the protein drink conversation.
no.
Here's my part of the conversation. Don't drink that stuff.
Yeah, probably not.
What's it supposed to taste like?
That's a good question.
It looks like fruit. Like all
Announcement
kinds
is
of fruit.
Beyond Immerse, a new functional protein-forward beverage made of plant protein, fiber, antioxidants, and electrolytes. It appears the company has its sights set on the growing protein drink trend.
Looks a little like Celsius cans.
It does, doesn't it?
Very similar.
The drink will launch with 3 flavors, mango, lemon lime, and orange tangerine. Designed to replenish and refresh while on the go. Currently, they're only available on Beyond Test Kitchen, a site where Beyond Meat offers early access to new product innovation and limited time drops. So it's safe to assume that whether the company pushes full steam into the functional beverage market depends on how people respond to Beyond Immerse. Here's a breakdown of the ingredients. Features protein from peas and fiber from tapioca. Oh, sounds delicious.
So far, you're losing.
Each flavor will come in 2 protein options, 10 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 60 calories, or 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 100 calories. Okay. Excellent source of fiber with 7 grams per serving. Excellent source of antioxidant vitamin C. No GMOs or sugar alcohols. Could this unexpected move by Beyond Meat be the hit product it's been looking for, or will it be overshadowed by an increasingly saturated market?
And part of that market has the caloric intake a lot less than that.
Mm-hmm.
60 and 100 calories.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well have a regular soft drink.
It's tough when you are pouring that kind of protein into a beverage, though. You're going to
It
have
is.
calories, obviously, and lots of them. So that's what they're dealing with. Bless their little hearts. I think I'll be fine. I get my protein by eating animals.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that.
Sometimes while they're still alive. I'm not shy. Pabst Blue Ribbon just dropped a 99 pack covered in Godzilla art.
A 99 pack.
99 pack.
Well, that ought to do it.
Why didn't they go to 100? We have no idea.
Didn't quite fit in the packaging.
Building on the momentum of PBR's recent Godzilla can collaboration with Toho International, The new limited edition pack wraps 99 Pabst Blue Ribbon cans in a gigantic all-new original illustration featuring characters from the Godzilla universe. It's not our style to spend millions of dollars for a few seconds of airtime during the big game, says Rachel Keaton, Senior Brand Director of Pabst Blue Ribbon. Instead, we're getting in on the postseason action in a way our drinkers can have fun with. The Godzilla 99 pack is here to loudly crash tailgates and watch parties everywhere.
This thing is 7 feet long.
Okay.
Okay, that ought
The
to do it.
case is 7 feet long. I mean, it's going to take 2 of you to carry it out of the store.
Make sure you got a pickup truck.
And retails for $100.
Might take more than 2 people to carry it.
I'm seeing 2 dudes hold this thing, and it's like, my goodness, it's like a giant piece of lumber.
Yeah. Yeah, that is some serious
That
wood
is,
right there.
oh
Yikes.
my gosh.
So this
Yeah.
is product placement, in
Yeah.
other words.
Yeah,
And what they're doing is they're working on this, and what they did, instead of having to pay for the commercial themselves, they're allowing Godzilla and the producers to pay for any commercial that might show up in the Super Bowl, and they'll just get placement on it.
Maybe. What I'm interested in here is the novelty of the 99 pack. I think that's what's they think is going to sell this, that people will show up to tailgates with the 99 pack. And I'm like, well, if it's not already cold, I don't want it.
They can't get it in the freezer.
Yeah.
There's no room
exactly.
in the freezer for
No way
it.
to fit all that into your
Unpack
fridge.
it and
No,
just
and-
put as many as you can in there.
I mean, where they're putting it is right beside the cases of where you would put the regular size
I will
beer.
say
It's
this,
off
though.
to the side.
I can see this coming, though. Spring Talladega, in the aftermath, when they show all the pictures of the things people leave behind, there will be an old refrigerator that will have a whole lot of Pabst Blue Ribbon beer cans around it.
Probably.
Yeah, limited edition on this thing. These will sell. What was it that came out, the giant box of something we were talking about over the holidays, and it sold out right away, and now I can't remember what it was. This thing will sell really fast. It's not a bad idea. They probably should, at some convenience stores near Talladega, sell these things. They would probably sell off the shelves.
Where can you buy it?
I think what you were
That's-
thinking of was the
what was I
Advent
thinking of?
calendar that you refused to
No,
buy
it
me.
was not the Advent calendar.
Advent calendar that a good
No,
friend
it was not that.
would have purchased for me.
There was something
but
else we
you
were talking
chose
about
not to.
that came in a
you
giant
meanie.
meanie. It was $200, Richard. Give me $200 and I will go get you one of those stupid Advent calendars.
You know what I'm hearing? I don't love you $200 worth, Richard. That's what I'm hearing. Fine. Be that way.
Jeff and Wes might be onto something, though,
Wow.
with this. They're thinking the 99 might have something to do with the old song 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Or 99 cans of beer.
In this case,
Could
yes.
be.
Would also work. Yes. Who doesn't love that song?
Uh-huh.
A Florida woman says you need to open your Raising Cane's box as soon as you get it, because otherwise it sits in the styrofoam and becomes soggy.
Oh, no.
And you
no.
know,
Gee.
you
Raising Cane's needs to change that.
you want it to be crunchy, right?
Yes.
You would prefer it, yeah.
A lot of people, these businesses, they'll put them in paper boxes because they vent like that.
Yeah.
But I bet you could still end up with a little, sogginess if you're not careful. She says once you get it through the drive-through window, first thing, boom, open that box up, let it get some air on it. Don't let it sit there and steam. She said you can still close the bag around it, but it has to be open. You have to have it open. It'll air and it'll stay crunchy so you don't get home and have, who wants soggy chicken?
No,
Ugh.
but maybe they'll grab this TikTok influencer and say, you know what? Let's move it to something cardboard or paper. Get it out of the styrofoam.
It's a good tip, though, because
Yeah.
that one that's on 280, I think they said is supposed to open sometime in March.
Wow, that's taken forever. It looks like it's up and ready to go.
I guess
Wow.
we got to do training.
I
maybe.
believe there's a Nobel Prize in this woman's future, though.
Is there?
I think so.
And you're saying that because
In
Because
chemistry?
She managed to figure out the opening of the box thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
see what you did there.
pretty big. 9 celeb orders from Taco Bell. Selena Gomez is a fan of Mexican pizza and chalupas.
Of course she is.
I'm a fan of Selena Gomez.
Sure, why not?
Mhm.
So does that mean you're going to follow her in her orders?
Billie Eilish prefers vegan-friendly bean
Of
burritos.
course Billy does. That makes
Sorry, Billy,
perfect
not
sense.
following you on that one.
Couldn't possibly care less about what Billie Eilish thinks.
What about Dolly?
Or
What, do you
Dolly
care
Parton
what
does
Dolly
soft
says?
taco supremes and Mexican pizza. Of course I love
Mhm.
what
it's
she...
We'll
two
follow her
Mexican pizzas so
footsteps.
far.
Yeah.
Dolly will follow in your footsteps.
I mean, soft taco supremes. Come
Mhm.
on. Anna Kendrick loves the Doritos Locos tacos, as do I.
Yeah, those are good.
I
I've
like
actually
the,
never had one.
the fiery one that they came out with. That was, to me, the best. Super hot. It just had the best flavor to it. And then I loved ranch as well, don't get me wrong. But you've never had one.
No, I never have.
We're going to have to fix that. Olivia Rodrigo goes for the Crunch Wrap and a Baja Blast Freeze. Okay, Olivia.
I've had the Crunch Wrap. I kind of like that.
Katy Perry celebrates big moments with the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Mm.
I just got a huge record deal. Let's go to Taco Bell.
Jeez. I doubt that's what
Be
she's
sponsoring
thinking.
your next tour.
Jason Sudeikis celebrated the birth of his son with 2 chicken soft tacos and a Pepsi.
Okay.
I used to love. We lived maybe a half a mile from a Taco Bell in Prattville, and Sunday was 50-cent taco day. 50-cent soft tacos. 50-cent hard tacos or soft tacos. So I would drive up there and I'd be like, let me have 18 soft tacos. Yeah, for $9. Now, they
You
reheat
eat all
really
those?
well. No, it was
Oh.
me and the ex-wife
Like, wow.
and a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, and you could sit there and just chow down on these. I got half beef and half chicken, and we noticed some Sundays were lean Sundays, like
Mm.
the meat in there was just sparse, and then some Sundays were loaded Sundays, and I was like, I'm trying to figure out who's making them back there. I want to see who's the person who's loading them up. I want to get him every time. Could you have Juan make them for me, please? Juan is a little generous with the.
It does make a difference, though. You're right.
Paris Hilton favors the volcano menu. Just another reason that you should follow her on Instagram.
Stay away from her.
Chrissy Teigen also loves the Doritos Tacos Locos Tacos. Like that? Yeah, okay. So there you go. Now
Well,
you know.
That's Taco Bell once again reinventing themselves. Let's
Nope.
use celebrities and what they like to eat at Taco Bell.
Nobody getting a dang quesadilla.
No quesadillas.
No quesadilla.
I love the quesadilla. A big fan of the quesadilla.
Eee.
No such luck, though.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, I haven't dropped $32 at Taco Bell in a while. It tends to be my after concert go-to spot, you know?
Mhm.
You've been
Yeah.
at a concert, you've been rocking and rolling, having a good time, standing, dancing for the whole thing, and then it's like, oh, I
Starving.
got to get some
Yeah.
food. Well, it's 11:45. There's exactly one place open on the way home. The bell.
There's
Hello.
two. There's Crystal. There's always the
There's
go-to.
exactly one good place open on the way
One
home.
good. You didn't put good.
9:48 with Dixon and Vining. We'll take a look at the Dixon and Vining question of the day. Coming up next. 9:52.
Quit those
Dixon Dividing, Talk
days
99.5, talk995.com. You only get so many days on this planet, and you should try to make the most of each and every one of them. I kind of live by the credo of, live every day as if it's your last, which is why I spend most of my time sobbing in the corner.
No, you do
uncontrollably. It's very sad. But here's the thing. If you are struggling with low T or ED, you're not getting the most out of your life. It's just that simple. And the Alabama Men's Clinic can help you with that. They can, and they will. All you need to do is call them, 598-7000. Say, hey, listen, I don't think my life is going the way I want it to, and I'm thinking the low T might be a problem. You get tested, $99, initial consultation. They'll tell you whether or not you're up or down on the testosterone level, and if you need a little more, they'll talk to you about different ways that they can make that happen. The Alabama Men's Clinic at 598-7000 or alabamamensclinic.com can also help you with your ED, hair loss, or weight loss problems. That's everything they do at the Alabama Men's Clinic, where men is, in fact, their middle name. 598-7000 or make an appointment online in 30 seconds or less with alabamamensclinic.com. Take a look at some of the texts we have received this morning. Tony says, the name of the cockatoo on Beretta Show was Fred. I remember that now.
Fred.
I remember that now. I do. Tony Beretta was great until he decided in real life to kill his wife and thought he could get away with it. Didn't he get away with it?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
Do a little research on that, Steve. I want to say he got away with it. Robert
Maybe
Blake?
initially, and then something else came. Maybe a civil lawsuit or something like that, as I recall.
He never worked again. That was part of the
No,
problem.
no.
That certainly did not help
He
the
didn't
situation.
need to work again.
Yeah.
No one wanted to work with him.
That's exactly right. He tends to kill people he gets close to. That's not
Yeah.
good. Ron says Rome, Texas is getting to 43 today, 4+ inches of snow and ice. Boo.
Robert Blake was accused and tried for the 2001 murder of his wife, but was acquitted in criminal court.
Hello.
Later found libel in a civil court wrongful
That's
death.
what I
you
was
go.
thinking of right there.
All righty. And never worked again. Dave says, I like RC Zero Sugar over Pepsi Zero or Diet Coke. I just can't find it. It is hard to find. I was very lucky to stumble upon this. I hope they get it out there a little bit more.
RC, get it going.
I'm liking it. Thomas drops this line. What do you call a bunch of chess players bragging about their games in a hotel lobby? Chess nuts boasting in an open foyer. It's a Christmas joke, Thomas. What are you doing in January?
Well, it's
breaking that
close
out?
enough to Christmas. We can go with those.
do
Huh?
that.
It's January.
Come
It's
on.
after the fact now.
Look, there's still people with their Christmas trees up. He can do the Christmas tree.
Well, take your Christmas tree down then.
Jeff said it started out as 100 beers, but they took one down and passed it around, and that's
See
why.
what they
And there we
did?
go.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
only
good, Jeff.
99.
Pretty good.
Uh-huh. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Very
Kraft
good.
mac and cheese in a
That's what it was.
65-inch TV
Thank
box.
you.
That's what it was.
Thank you, McGee. I was
McGee.
like, what was it we were talking about? And it was the Kraft mac and cheese.
It was actually
The
just a
TV
whole
box.
bunch of boxes of mac
Right.
and cheese in there, right?
Oh,
was, yeah.
something
It
like
was-
that.
Imagine if that had been like one huge box of mac and cheese. That would have been fun.
I was like, what was it we were talking about?
Try and make that.
They sold out of them.
Get out the really big pot, kids.
Gonna be a
It's
while.
going to take a while for this water
Mm-hmm.
to boil. Maybe forever. We're not sure.
6 weeks later, still boiling.
All right, let's do this.
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
Name someone you've had just about enough of. Thank you very much. I've had just about enough of you. How about you, Steve?
In addition to Ryan Seacrest,
Yes.
Jeff Probst. I saw more promos for the upcoming 50th season of Survivor last weekend during the Patriots Denver game than I ever care to watch again in my life.
Yeah, I got you. I see. What about you, Valerie?
I wish that some of the conservative media outlets would quit giving Rosie O'Donnell another second. Quit talking about Rosie. Who cares? I am so sick of her.
Oh, my.
And don't
Preach
come
their
back to
limit.
the U.S., Rosie. Just stay where you're at. How about you, Richard?
Oh, gosh, it's so easy to pick on politicians because we deal with them all day, every day. So they're certainly high on my list. I'm trying to think of somebody in pop culture that I've really reached my limit on. Me. I'm tired of me. I've had
no,
enough of me.
you can't use you.
I'm
You-
exhausted by me. I am.
You got to come up with
What
another
the real
one.
problem is here?
What?
You get tired of me, you can leave the room. I'm just stuck with me all the time. There's nothing I can do.
Go take a nap.
I know people have reached their limit with me. Let's see. Alton says the Republican Party politicians, they claim to be opposite But they conspire together against the American people. I agree. Billy says, Karen. He's not talking about your Karen.
Excuse me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Steve's Karen.
Brian says, Tampon Tim. P. Sam. The Lincoln Mutual guy with the ostrich.
Yeah. Oh, God, what's his name?
First off, it's
Dave?
Liberty Mutual, and
Liberty,
it's
Liberty.
Doug.
Doug. Thank you.
And it's Limu Emu. He's an emu, not an ostrich.
Well,
Close
it
enough.
looks like an ostrich.
Uh-huh.
Funny
Come
looking,
on, like the parrot and
funny
the
looking
cockatoo.
almost bird.
Same thing.
The entire Congress, Stephen Colbert, yeah, I've had it with him. Senator Chuck Schumer, says David.
Chucky.
William says Minnesota, just
Yeah.
in general. Al Sharpton. I haven't even heard from Al Sharpton in a long time. Cheryl says, my husband. We've been married going on 40 years.
Is it going to make it to 41?
Better hang on to
I
him.
love it. To the window, to the walls. You lost for a specific reason, talking about Tim Walz. Ghetto Crockett, but she is good for a laugh. The horse whisperer, Tim Walz. Newsom. Yeah, God, I'm tired of him.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired of him
And we
popping
got a long
up
way to go with that one.
What was he doing at the Davos?
This-
Why was he even
He thought
there?
he was going to speak, and they were like, "No, you're not.
No.
You flew all the way over here in
And
Switzerland.
you're
and
who?
You're not speaking."
Mm.
Who are you and what are
And
you
then he
doing here?
whined about it with the knee pads. I'm like, "You look like a buffoon."
Scott says the Grim Reaper. Had about enough of him. I was going to say Wallace, but everyone's naming
Everybody's
him.
on it.
So I'm going to go with Batman.
Ah.
Let's see. The left. Schumer. Entertainers who think their opinions carry weight. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of Springsteen. I mean, this
Done.
whole idea that
Among others.
they're going to tell us, who to vote for, or that we.
Doesn't matter. Sorry.
Same with Billie Eilish. Shut up. Progressives, Dr. Rick. Kids are buying their home and turning into their parents. Mr. World. Here we go. Doug from the Liberty Mutual adds, keep Limu the Umu, but fire Doug. Thank you, Jerry. My neighbor kept feeding the feral cats in our neighborhood. Wow. Mr. Scrooge, but there's been a lot of cheer on the side of the road. Boom, Christmas time-ish winter. Anyways, thank you, Stacy. The mouth of Tim Walz, Mayor Fry. Yeah. Taylor Swift. A lot of people tired of him. I mean, her. All of them.
Them.
TDS and the entire Democratic Party. Dumbass McGraw. You have on it. That's it for us. We're out of here. Back tomorrow morning. Dark and early 6 a.m. Talking to you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.